Yo, what up? It's your boy Mimi Green, the 9 to 5 Killer, 9 to 5 Killer University. I hope you stay on this recording live, whatever we call it, for just a second. I want to break down just a little bit more why a pledge loan is so beneficial. Listen to me, for hardworking people, for people who work jobs, not just for people who work jobs, but more importantly, for people who work jobs. And simply because once you spend the money that you make, you never get it back. You never get to build it back up. And by utilizing the pledge system that I'm about to give you through pledge loaning your own money, and the reason why this would have been so dope, especially around income tax time, is because you're getting a lump sum of money. So, for example, if you borrowed $5,000 from the bank, right? We already know that they're going to run your credit. If your credit is good, you get a decent interest rate, whatever, right? If your credit is bad, then you probably won't even get a loan anyway if your credit is bad, right? But they can't deny you if you got your own money. And this is why the pledge loan is so beneficial. So, if you go to the bank to apply for a loan and borrow $5,000 from the bank, you get approved for the loan. The bank gives you the $5,000. You take the $5,000. You do whatever it is you do with the $5,000. You may pay some bills. You may not. You may whatever. Right? When that $5,000 is gone, you still owe the bank $5,000. Right? And after you're making those payments to the bank and you pay the bank back that $5,000, then you're done with the bank. Right? But you don't have the $5,000 no more. Right? You paid that money back to the bank. That belongs to the bank. The difference between that and pledging your own money, doing a pledge loan, is that when you pay that money back, you're actually paying it back to yourself and the interest. You're paying it back to yourself, right? So you, at the end of that, you would have that $5,000 or $10,000 again. I'm telling you, this is what you do in order to take yourself out of debt and out of the paycheck to paycheck system. And now is the perfect time when you're getting lump sums of money through a tax refund. It only comes one time a year. So if you don't utilize it properly, you're going to have to run another 12-month cycle before you even have the opportunity to even consider something like that. And the reason why it's the best time for you now is because if you could have saved money up until now, you would have already done it. You would have already done it. So you got to take these opportunities when you're getting larger sums of money than what you would normally get. You know what I'm saying? And take advantage of that. You need to get yourself out of debt. When you get yourself out of debt, you'll begin to clear your mind a lot more. A lot of stress comes from people not having the money that they need to take care of the debt that they created for themselves. So not having some money a lot of time causes a lot of stress for a lot of people. You gotta break the cycle. So by doing a pledge loan, you get a term, whether it's 3 years or 5 years or whatever. You get a low interest rate because it's your own money, right? And you make that pledge. So you pledge $5,000. You withdraw that $5,000, and then you go ahead and from that $5,000, you take care of those mediocre debts that keep coming every week. Now, I know bills are supposed to come every 30 days, but they seem like they come every week. And this is because you've gotten different accounts at different times. And so your statement and your billing date is not falling, all together. So what you can do, give you a quick game in the middle of this, what you can do is you can always call your creditor and say, hey, I would like to move my billing date to the 28th. You know what I mean? So say you have 5 bills that are out of sync, and if you can get them all on the 26, 27, 28, then you'll be able to take care of everything at that one time instead of chipping off your money every week because you don't have enough. If you have a mortgage that's $800 to $1,000 and you're not making $800 to $1,000 a week, you're really redlining. You're putting yourself in a position where, after a while you're going to lose traction and you're going to get behind. You know what I'm saying? When you have an expense such as that, a mortgage, so on and so forth, you should be able to pay that in one pay setting. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, and on top of not having good money management skills, you're going to find yourself, in a bad position. So by taking that pledge, right? And you can do so many other things with it. I promise you. Say if you got 10, 15, 20,000 in, and you saw a vehicle that you wanted to buy, and the vehicle was 15,000. Now you could pledge your own money, buy the vehicle. You got the title. Now it's yours. The bank can't take it from you. Nobody can take it from you. It's yours. And now you're making those payments. They're not being paid to a dealership or to the bank specifically. That money is being paid back. That 15,000 is being paid back into your account. And so when you've made those 3 years of payment, guess what? You got the 15,000 back. I'm telling you, if you borrow the money from the bank and you pay the bank back, you're not going to have money. 9 to 5 Killer University. Holla.